शङ्करौ वन्दे श्रद्धा विश्वासरूपिणौ याभ्यां विना न पश्यन्ति सिद्धाः स्वान्तः स्थमेश्वरम्।
The ideal dietary system, which we recommend all around the world, divides the food in 5 categories: earthy, watery, fiery, airy, and etheric. The earth element is found maximum in grains, cereals, and pulses; water element in vegetables; fire element in fruits; air element in leaves, salads; and etheric element when we do not eat anything, that is the fasting element. Now, 2 basic principles are involved in this ideal dietary system. Number 1, that food is not the source of energy. This point I have dealt in very detail in previous lectures. The body gets charged during sleep through inner source of energy, the spirit, soul. Food was only building material, and body builds till the age of 25 only. After that, there is no further raising. The second important principle involved in this ideal dietary system is that from 8 p.m. to 4 a.m. it is the time of Vishnu. From 4 a.m. to 12 noon, this is the time of Lord Shiva. From 12 noon to 8 p.m., this is the time of Brahma. Which means that the 24-hour cycle is divided in 3 parts, each for 8 hours, 1/3 of the total. So when one deity is working, the second should not be involved. For example, in the morning hours from 4 a.m. to 12 noon, it is Shiva's Shakti is active for cleansing the house. The impurities are being burnt. The sensation of hunger, which is felt by anyone in the absence of food in the morning, not because of the absence of food, it is because of the burning of the impurities by the vital power, and particularly its part, the Shiva deity, which is now active, which is cleansing the house. The cleansing is taking place in colon and small intestines and in the stomach also. Thus, nothing should be put in the stomach till 12 noon. And because the food was not the source of energy, thus breakfast is not required. And that is why we say, break your breakfast, otherwise breakfast shall break you fast. No breakfast is needed. Body has been charged during sleep. Thus, our ideal dietary system, on the basis of these 2 major principles, has been designed in the way that nothing to be taken till 12 noon. This is after 25 years of age, when the growth of body has stopped, when only the repair and maintenance of the body tissues is to take place. Whatever the physical or mental work one does, the cell destruction is taking place. So according to that work, or according to the cell destruction, one requires the food. This I have also dealt in very detail while I was talking on the 4 steps of food. But now I am telling the detailed dietary regimen above 25 years of age and below 25 years of age. So after 25, when the growth has ceased. Then no breakfast till 12 noon, salads and fruits, airy elements and fiery elements during lunch. Then the dinner should consist of more of vegetables, the watery elements, and less of grains, the earthy elements. So this is the real dietary regimen which God has shown us the way through the 5 fingers provided to us. Now, before lunch, say around 12, maybe the lunch period is between 1 to 2. So before lunch, say around 12, one may take vegetable soup. They may be the hot soups or fruit juices. Some liquid if taken around 12, it is better, because normally the lunch is, as per the official working is concerned, it is between 1 and 2. Then in the evening, say around 5 p.m., when you return to your home, or you may be in the office at that time, wherever you are, you may take little snacks. It has 2 important purposes. Number 1, it has the taste. See, fruits and salads in lunch may not look very tasty to you, because there was bad habits, the junk food, the fast foods, the cooked and fried foods consisting of mostly grains, which have been eaten by people for several years, decades and after decades. Just to change to this system, you require some tasty food, and fruits and salads, you never believe that they are tasty until they are fried. So in the evening, around 5 p.m., you can take some snacks. Maybe they are fried, doesn't matter. We are not naturopath. We are not scared about frying. Then in the night, say between 8 to 10 p.m., you may take the full meal consisting of more of vegetables and less of grains. The grains quantity could be reduced to minimum. Then these evening snacks have second important role. The fruits eaten, say between 1 to 2, and then main dinner goes around 9 p.m. There is a big gap. The stomach takes around 4 hours for digesting the heaviest food, say consisting of grains. Then the fruits and salads, they are digested in a shorter period. Thus stomach becomes empty. Say around 4:30 or quarter to 5, the stomach is empty. Now if the dinner is taken around 9 to 10 p.m., then it is a longer gap. Then you require something to be put in the stomach so that you do not feel sensation of hunger. Otherwise, if you do not eat some snacks in the evening and you take full meal in the night, then you will jump upon the dinner and you will forget that how much to be eaten because of the inner requirement, because of the burning sensation inside, because of the deep hunger now you feel. And then the jumping during dinner on food means more of grains. And more of grains again not useful for the system. Thus it is better to have evening snacks, better of taste and small in quantity, not much they are required. Then I am talking the dietary system below 25 years of age. If I divide this in 2, number 1, those youngsters below 25 who are working, they go to job. They are not supposed to take anything till 12. Around 12, they may take some juices, vegetable soaps, but no milk, and no tea, and no coffee, and of course no liquors. Then the lunch should consist of more of fruits and salads and less of grains. The raw fruits, salads, and then maybe about 1 to 2 breads only. It should not be the full meal. Then in the evening, they may take some snacks, and if required, working they are physically hard, then some milk could also be taken. But those who are not working physically hard, they do not require any milk. In the evening also. Then the dinner should consist of full meal, that is vegetables and grains. Again, it is better to eat more of vegetables and less of grains. Now let us take the children below 25, school going. They are not supposed to eat anything till 9 a.m. They should go empty stomach. During recess, they may take better if some fruits are taken. Or if the grains, then the grain should be coupled with the fruits. Maybe you can keep 2 apples and little bread roll or a bread, and the child to be instructed to eat the fruit first. Now if the child is not eating the fruits in the recess, say around 9:30 to 10, then you have no option then to put the grains, maybe the bread or the preparation of the breads. And then in the lunch, when the child returns, say around 2 or so, then he is supposed to eat the full meal consisting of grains, but we should try to add more of salads, raw salads, and it is better if he is provided some fruits also. Then that is around 1:30 to 2 or whatever the time the child returns. Then the evening, say between 5 to 6 p.m., the child should be given around 150 to 200 milliliters of milk and some snacks to eat, because that child has worked also, has played also, has performed the physical activities, and the body is growing. So then milk could be taken that time with some snacks, full meal in the night. That is between 8:30 to 9:30 p.m., consisting of vegetables and grains and everything, whatever the child wishes to eat. Now we must notice that in this dietary system, mainly for above 25, one cooked diet consisting of grains. 2 grains diet a day is a crime against body, particularly after the age of 25. Below 25 also, there are 2 segments. One is supposed to eat grains mainly in night and small grains quantity during the lunch. But in case of children, you are providing 2 grains diet a day. Thus, we should try to opt as much as possible uncooked foods, say raw eating. If you take a particle of grain, wheat, and put in the soil, and then put some water and then fertilizer, and then you see it grows. Thousands of years old wheat grain that grows and multiplies many times more. If you take out today's wheat grain from the field and then you fry it, boil it, bake it, heat it, cook it, and then you put in the soil and then add some water and fertilizer, then you see it doesn't grow because it is dead. So the formula comes out that cooking kills. And that is why we recommend the main meal in the night consisting of grains, because after that you are going to bed, and going to sleep is similar to that you are dead. So the cooked food should be eaten only when you get time to go to bed. As much as possible, one should opt for raw eating, and whenever it's possible, say once in a week or twice in a week, we should stop taking grains also. Take only fruits and salads that too raw. Then I would discuss about the milk. It is more erroneously, popularly rampant in world that milk is good for health and has so much calories. It is not true. None of the animals, they take milk. How many animals are taking milk? The most powerful animals are elephants, horses, buffaloes. They are not taking milk. The kids, they take milk till the body grows. When the growth has stopped, even the cow's calf will not take milk. There is no justification that you are taking milk after 25 years of age. So I will discuss few points about this. When the child is born, it grows. The growth in the first year is maximum. That growth in the last year, say at the age of 25, when there is no growth. So at the age advances, the rate of growth reduces. Thus, the milk, when the growth has completed after 25, is not justified at all. Then, the mother's milk, the protein it contains, and the cow's milk, the protein which it contains, is 8 times more than our mother's milk. And that is why in cow's body, the growth is 8 times more than human body. The human body is fully completed in 25 years of age, whereas the cow's body gets completed in 3 years only. That is 8 times faster than human body. That is why the cow's milk contains 8 times more protein than our mother's milk. And that is why when the growth has stopped, then milk is not required. Thus, ideal dietary system, if followed meticulously, then you will achieve the permanent health and vibrant vitality in your body and senses.
Rachna Srivastav from Gorakhpur wants to know, all the parents and teachers in world compel their kids to eat something and drink milk before going to school. Is it wrong?
Yes, it is totally wrong to give anything in the morning before going to school to these kids. In fact, none of the children in world want to eat anything before going to school, and none of the parents want them to let go to school without eating anything. They will keep on compelling them, and the children, the kids, they resist that. And in every home, there is a war going on between the parents and the children in the morning. You see, the morning hours are the cleansing hour from 4 a.m. to 12. And in case of kids, because the body building is taking place, so they may be required some food to be eaten, but not in the early hours of the day. And that is why in the recess they are supposed to eat. Nothing to be given in the period before going to school. And I tell you, many children who are under our supervision, and the children of our sadhaks all around the world, they do not eat anything before going to school, and they do not fall sick also. They have not been taking any medicines also. And they do not feel any craving for food also. And their body is performing the best.
Tap Seva Sumiran is a unique lifestyle for holistic development of human personality at physical, vital, mental, intellectual and spiritual planes. If you too want to change your life through Tap Seva Sumiran, you are welcome at our ashram or write at Badri Narayan Sevagram, Choti Panchli, Bagpat Marg, Meerut, 25002.